Whoops. Hey everybody, Joe Haygood, aka mclazyj. We're getting ready to broadcast in just a second. I'm trying to fix my title block. All right. Oh, control on. That's probably helpful. There we go. Hold on a second. I gotta let my son know somebody's at the door. Seth! I'm in the middle of recording, so you need to get the door. The joys of being a parent. So we are playing a bit of Persona 5. And boy, I gotta remember where I was. Alright, so I guess we'll put... Right. So I won't be broadcasting too long tonight. This is just more to make sure I had everything set up to do the PS4. You have to turn a bunch of stuff off. You have to turn the HDCP off. I had to configure my Elgato to make sure it was receiving PS4 input versus Xbox One. So you might get about a half hour, and then we'll be done. It does seem like the guy. So, I hadn't, as you can see, I didn't get too far into this. I think it started on like 4 days in. I'm still on the whole tutorial. Yeah, let's see. We're gonna go see Igor. Take your pick on what his name is. Oh yeah, I gotta turn the volume down. You guys might not be able to hear me as well as you should be able
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I thought about... What are your thoughts? Are you...
I don't like his new
Glad to
voice.
hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel. Your rehabilitation determines if ruin can be stopped. Yet, such a feat cannot be done by you. But today, you entered a partnership with someone who awoke to the same.
Yep.
Involving yourself with others is an important foundation
I
for
should say
your
hello to all the viewers out there. Hear my dishwasher and my son changing the trash. Well, appreciate that. It's the finer things in life.
That said, I am not advising the formation
It's the joys of
of
broadcasting
superficial
during the middle of the day.
relationships. It must not be a frivolity. In other words, they are bonds with those
Now,
the expansion of
my
some
familiarity
will
with
enrich-
Persona as a series.
Personas are
I
the
played
strength
most of
heart.
Persona 3 FES and Persona 3 Portable, which I finished. Persona 4, I played about halfway through on PS2, but played it to completion with a true ending on PS4. I'm sorry, on PS Vita. And played Dancing All Night, just because. And it was good. I never played the fighting game, which is the Ultimax. I don't know why. I told my son to go play. Teenagers, they're great. I'm gonna turn my mic towards me just a little bit, but you guys probably can't. But hey, is what it is. I'll get to it in a
The
minute.
stronger
I'll
the
change
bonds
the
that surround
sound
you, the more power your
so we
There
can
are countless people in the city who have talents that a weakling like you
hear me a
doesn't.
little better. I know that when I don't turn the volume down in the game, I haven't figured out. I've tried changing the volume X split, and it always wants to reset itself to 100. Okay, yeah, it's the same thing with the bonds.
Indeed, you should
Hopefully
be
the
prepared
Japanese
to use even
overlords
myself,
won't
or your ambitions
cut us off
will
by
not
stream.
come to
But we're
fruition.
way early.
We have a deal.
I am thou.
And I get it.
Art I.
You know, it's a massively single player experience. It's not something that
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
you know, it's story driven, single player. There's no real multiplayer to it. So it makes sense. I get it. I don't necessarily agree with it. I think that to some degree, you know, you can sell a game. Because this is a game that's weird. It's strange. It doesn't present itself well. So for some people, they may not be into it until they see it play. You know what I mean? It's one of those games that as
Now
people
this conversation's over. Get lost in
get it presented in front of them, eyeball wise, it's like, oh, this game's kind of cool. And it's got a cool visual style, and that sells it. It's only going to broaden the audience for it in the long run. It's not going to, it's not going to shrink the audience. The audience is already what it is. It's not going to be any worse because it already has a built-in cult following. But what it could do is take somebody that's on the fence, and all of a sudden, they get excited over seeing it, because this game is, it is visually impressive. It is a beautiful looking game. It has such a style to it.
Okay, quiet down.
Today it's the volleyball rally. Okay. But it's got a cool visual presentation. Its prompts are really neat. It's got, it's very well aware and gripping with its style. But it just seems like Atlas and Sega, I guess Sega to most degrees, because their Atlas's press release said our corporate overlords in Japan, which kind of threw them under the bus, because it's like, whoa, no, we're not stopping you. It's Japan. It's Sega Japan is stopping. So I just think that they could sell more copies by letting people broadcast it. And I get where they're coming from. They don't want the ending destroyed, but I mean, to arbitrarily say, well, in July is where we cut it off. Now, I'm trying to remember from Persona 4, and if I remember correctly, in Persona 4, it essentially, this guy is such a dick. Sorry, I had to say that, but that guy's a dick. Super dick. Yeah, good job. You knocked him out.
Someone, take him to the
Hope that was
nurse's
worth it.
He'll pay soon enough.
All right, let's resume the match.
I just think they could gain a wider audience by letting people broadcast. You know, they're... Yeah, anyways. So, Mondays, I'm just letting people know out there that are watching. Mondays, I might be able to pop a stream in here and there early in the day. As you've heard me mention on my Sunday night streams from time to time, I have to go into work at 5 in the morning on Mondays. So it means I have to get up about 3:45 to 4 o'clock. I try to get up at 3:45. I tend to hit the snooze button until almost 4 o'clock because I just don't want to get up. So, okay. Let's do this first.
Do it.
I want to do this and go to configuration. Well, okay, well, never mind. I was gonna go and turn the volume down a little bit, unless I missed it somewhere. Nope. So I will just have to make sure to enunciate while I am playing, because I don't see anywhere where I can do that. So I can bring up this to go to certain places. Let's go to our classroom, because it said I can meet that guy in class. Okay, so Blackboard is so clean. Oh, that's the guy who got popped in the face. Ouch. Oh, yeah, well.
Damn it!
Alright, well, that didn't turn out so well, did it? Ryuji comes on a little too strong. You handle the classroom. I think he's in 3C. Alright. Why do I get a feeling that he's doing some bad things to this girl? Anyways, like I was saying, I get to, I can broadcast sometimes a little earlier. Okay, and let's go witnesses. Well, I think it was saying I have to go to 3C. Alright. 1A. Oh, I need to be on the first. Okay. That seems a bit odd, but alright, I'll roll with it. You'd think 3C would be on the 3rd floor, but what do I know?
Yeah?
Yeah, they don't notice me just standing there, so just talk bad about me while you're at it.
Yeah.
3C, that's what. Wow, he's bought into the Kool-Aid, hasn't he?
Sure.
Wow, that was somewhat violent. One B. Yep. Okay. Excuse me. So, I won't be streaming too long right now, but I will be playing more around 11 o'clock tonight. Maybe a little earlier. It all depends on, basically, you know how it is. If you have a wife, family, etc., etc., I'm not trying to stab. Let's see. So, is this the new guy? Yeah, I think so. You know, with a wife and a kid, you know, they're using the TV. All my consoles are hooked up to the, you know, the main TV in the house. And, I normally have to wait to broadcast play until after they're in bed or done for the night. You know, I don't want to be rude. And it's hard to broadcast when you have other people in here. As you can tell, when my son was walking around here trying to go outside and he's making all sorts of cluttery noise. Sorry for my messy hair too. I just took a shower before I decided to do this. Let's see. Mission.
I can't do it.
Huh. Mission. That's interesting. I should also say thank you right now to the people that follow. I have, you guys have been fantastic. In the span of 48 hours, I have completely doubled my follower output. I'm almost 20, which I know it doesn't sound like a huge number, but every follower counts. Yeah, we're up to almost 20 followers here right now. My goal is, I was trying by the end of the week to get to 50. So if you have friends that want to watch, check it out. I would appreciate. And I don't make this an empty promise. I always follow anybody that wants to follow me. I think that's, you know, good common sense and good courtesy to, you know, treat people the same way you want to be treated. So if you're going to follow me, I'm going to follow you back. I don't want to be one of the big shots that feels they should be followed. It's too beneath them to follow somebody that's only got 4 or 5 followers. We all had to start out in the same spot, so. But like I said, I do want to say thank you to those that have decided to follow me on Twitch and on YouTube as well. I appreciate it. You know, I hope that I'm not too pushy on you guys. I try not to sell too much. You know, I do one advertisement at the end of the show for the podcasts I do, and that's about it. You know, I'm not here to push on people. I'm not here to ask for money. people want to donate, I have a donate button, but see, I don't put scrolls and this and that up there. I'm not going to say never, but I try to keep it as minimal as possible. So, I hope you guys appreciate that. Maybe you want the scroll. Who am I to know? If that's the case, let me know. Hey, wait a second. This could be worthwhile. Maybe she's going to tell me
It'll
something.
be quick. Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all?
Yeah?
There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Oh. There's
Look
Roji.
at you. You're not even in our class.
Or Ryu.
We
Ryui.
just happened to get to know each other.
Ryuji. I'll get it right. He comes on way too strong.
Kamoshida.
Huh? I see. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
I don't think she is. The way she acts, there's something real bad about him and
This has
her.
nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back,
Behind my back?
Oh,
What's that supposed to mean?
hey now.
you wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking
I
about
bet
you
they
too.
are. We're not being
I
conspicuous
don't know
about
what you're
it,
trying
so.
to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time? We just went to the same middle school.
Hopefully all of you are having a wonderful Monday. I know we're back to the work week for most of us, so that's never any fun. I should have brought up the chat.
Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about.
Not that, doing an unannounced broadcast tends to not get people, showing up for chat right away, but we'll see. Should put my traditional. Let's see.
I had no luck. Did anything like...
Mishima, yes.
Huh? Special coaching, huh?
Yes.
True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves.
Okay. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just watching the clock here because I'm probably going to close this up about 5 o'clock my time.
Hey, got a second?
And like I said, the reason being is I've got, I know my wife's going to be coming home. I got dinner soon. So, family stuff.
You too.
And as the slogan goes, happy wife, happy life.
Come on, we just want to chat.
I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way too, because like I said, I'm probably going to stop here in about 10 minutes, 12 minutes. I just got done talking about advertising. I do make the one advertisement every show, every time I broadcast.
You sure it's not just
I have a podcast that I host with two fine gentlemen, Mr. Joe Foreman and Mr. Tony Sadowski. You can find all of us on Twitter. The show is You Like the Worst Stuff. You can find it on Twitter at The Worst Podcast. Funny, that wasn't taken. But we have a Patreon, so if you'd like to contribute, that's great. Nobody's pushing anyone to do it, though. We're looking to take anything we get, put it back in the show. We're working on growing the show, doing some
What are
advertising,
you talking all polite
get
for?
some guests.
Anyways,
If you head to my website or if you go to ggsgamer.com, either one, you'll find the podcast that's hosted in both locations. It's kind of a co-partnership with so either at mclazyj.com or GS Gamer.
it was just because
I'm getting ready to put a podcast up tonight, as a matter of fact. That's what I'm doing. After I get done streaming and dinner, is posting this week's podcast, episode 203. So if you want to check that out, you can. You can find all of us on Twitter as well.
that
At
doesn't explain all the
mclazyj
other
for me,
bruises you've
at
got.
Foreman for Mr. Joe Foreman, and at Tweets by the Tony for Dowson. that out of the way, we'll get back to the game.
They're for practice.
Ah,
Is he forcing you to keep quiet?
It's amazing how people just don't want to talk about games. You know, I don't know. It could be a culture thing, but it's also a status thing. You don't want to.
What's going
Oh,
on?
look at this guy. Kamoshida's coming up. He sees what we're doing.
Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting?
This guy's such a dick.
You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
He is such a dick. On just a magnanimous level, he is a dick. At some point, I should take a picture of my setup here because it's pretty ghetto. But it does the job for when I want to broadcast. So, nothing like a $10 piece of wood from Michaels and gravitational weight of my body for setting this up for broadcast. So, and I'm still working on mic positioning and all that. I know, me being behind the microphone, here I am. My head is not a microphone.
Well, Mishima,
So,
are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
that guy just got berated into practice.
For you. Any more trouble and you'll be gone from the school
Nice
for
guy.
sure.
He's just got just a hard on for.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line? Just don't get it. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious.
Of course,
after all.
we're the bad guy.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations, unworthy students like yourselves, don't have any right
Wow.
to be here.
I thought a school was for making sure all students excelled, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yes, sir.
Anyways,
Asshole.
we'll probably be doing more of this. I have a survey out right now, so I had, just so you guys know when this goes up, and if you watch it later and before 10:30, 11 o'clock rolls around Pacific time tonight, I had 4 games on my survey.
Pay for this.
I had Horizon Zero Dawn. I had Persona 5. I had more Mass Effect Andromeda. Matter of fact, I gotta remember the last game. How sad is that? Oh, and Yakuza 0. Those were the 4 games I had up on my survey. As of right now, Persona 5 is in the lead. That was when I checked it last. I should check it right now real quick before we get done here. So let's flip over to our Twitter. And let's see what we got here. Go to myself. Let's see, yeah. Persona 5 still in the lead. So leading with 40% of the vote. And then we have a split between Mass Effect, Yakuza, and Horizon Zero at 20% each. So you can get in on that. Like I said, at about 11, I'll take another look at it, see where we're at. And we'll see what we're going to be streaming tonight. This worked out because it was a way for me to test streaming from the PS4, like I said. So, back to our chat.
Huh?
Yeah, and, you know, by the way, these are the kind of things you have to look forward once you get you start getting older. Like here I am, 45 years old, and wife, son, getting ready for a son that's getting a driver's license soon.
They all know.
Scared to death about how much his insurance is going to cost me. So you fit in gaming when you can. And it's an interesting perspective, I think, for people to see gaming from when you have a family, have to deal with commitments and times to finding time to game. So, you know.
Damn it. I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys.
Very true. We got to convince somebody. This guy is a dick. And he needs taken out. Or at least taken down a notch. So, we should head to sleep soon. Well, I have time. But I don't want to do it, apparently. Oh. Hey, this don't make any damn sense. Because, yeah, sports have a driving factor with these things. God, this guy texts like crazy. What for? Oh, yeah. I got it. Well, I wouldn't expect you to give up. Well, let's sleep. And I think we're almost at a good time to cut because we're moving into a new day, the 14th of April, 20XX4. We'll wait till we get to a point. Save. We'll take a break for the evening. And I can clean up my stuff here. And my wife is like, what the hell is going on here? So. Besides, I got taco boats to make tonight. First time for everything. I guess my wife bought these shells, which, well, I guess they're about this big. They're pre-made flour shells that are kind of semi-cooked, and they're just like little taco boat shells instead of the normal taco. You pour your meat in there, cheese, condiments on top. Almost eat it like what are those things? A tortilla salad, almost like kind. So. Okay.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball?
Uh-huh.
Yup.
That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice?
Wow.
Yeah.
This guy is just.
Are you
There's.
sure you're not
This is a rough.
too hard?
I know at least a couple people that have played volleyball in high school, and I don't remember it being this violent.
I'm okay. Volleyball
I mean,
is the only thing
man.
I can do right.
These people are getting jacked up.
Shouldn't you take...
It's probably just my part-time.
I should get going.
Shiho,
Wow.
are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Wow. It is a tough volleyball class.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm sorry. Bye.
Wow. Alright.
Hey, what? Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Yep.
Seriously? I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Jeez. Man.
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
Jeez. don't pull any punches now.
What is it?
Okay. Yeah, that's me. I'm sure my reputation precedes.
Okay.
That's okay.
Then
Alright. Now,
Damn it! What the hell?
alright.
Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told them something.
Yeah, probably.
At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
Yeah, we probably should have started with that. But, whatever.
But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything?
Sneak attack.
Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught. You got any other ideas?
Oh, the cops.
So you want to have any other ideas? What do we do? The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida?
That's probably my wife calling me right now.
I didn't think of that. Is there any meaning to...
I finally found
So,
You say something?
it. Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping
alright,
you.
well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna pause it here. And, we'll be back later tonight, playing a little more. Thanks for watching. We'll be back later. See you guys later. Bye.